Well, as authorities continue investigating this shooting, experts are looking at what this moment says about the broader political climate here in America. This shooting is the latest in a string of violent incidents targeting public officials and political activists. ABC 7 News reporter Frances Wang joins us live in the newsroom with more on this conversation. Frances?
Well, Stephanie, digital and social media have really been central to how Charlie Kirk connects with his young conservative base, but they're also where graphic videos like the one from Utah today spread and are shared so quickly. Now, with this kind of access and a rise in politically motivated violence, I spoke with a political expert about whether this is becoming dangerously normalized.
A singular figure in the very rapid evolution of the conservative digital and social media ecosphere.
That's how political experts like Dan Schnurr describe conservative activist Charlie Kirk, someone with undeniable influence, especially with younger conservative voters.
Republicans have mastered these new platforms.
As political engagement increasingly shifts online, Schnurr notes that many voters now perceive those with opposing views not just as opponents, but as enemies.
When you've convinced yourself the stakes are that high, the lengths that some people will go to in order to prevent that destruction become much and much more horrific, and today is another sad example of that.
And there has been a number of high-profile incidents of political violence in recent years, from 2 assassination attempts on President Trump while he was still on the campaign trail, to the killing of Minnesota Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband earlier this summer.
When these types of events occur on a more and more frequent basis, our emotional response level can't help it to be somewhat lessened.
Schnurr says these events, while shocking, are not unprecedented.
What we've seen is a series of cycles where the divisions get deeper and deeper, where the anger gets more and more intense.
Schnurr believes the country may eventually reach a breaking point, but what it will take to get there is something no political expert or leader seems to have the answer for.
In the past, it's taken some type of extraordinary external circumstances to shake us out of these divisions. The question is what it'll take for us to get past this time.
Nothing I say can unite us as a country. Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken. Nothing I can say can bring back Charlie Kirk.
And Schnurr pointed out social media often creates echo chambers where people really only engage with like-minded voices. He says the real challenge for all of us is to seek out different perspectives and to test our own. Live in the newsroom, I'm Frances Wang, ABC 7 News.